What is up, YouTube? And today we have some patch notes to look at that will be taking effect pretty much a couple hours after this video releases. And it's actually a huge patch because there's a change that I think a lot of people are going to be happy about. So this patch is going to last for about 1 hour, so not the longest of time, and we're going to get 200 Hydra Crystals, which is great. And the biggest things that are happening are going to be that Dreamscape, a new event, which is kind of going to be like simulated universe from Honkai Star Rail, I think. That's what it kind of looked like to me when I saw the trailer for it. But basically this event, the devs said, will have the most rewards ever. So hopefully that means a lot of coins and stuff like that, and maybe lattices. We can only pray, but we'll see once it actually drops in a couple hours. And it's just another game mode you can play through. Hopefully it's not gated too much by having so many units built like the Rumble event, because that was pretty toxic. But we'll see what's coming. It says major gameplay, so I guess there's going to be a lot of content that is coming with it. Next, there's a new event, Midsummer Fest. So actually, if you look in the game here, there's actually like a ton of summer skins that kind of got teased. So I don't know if these are coming out right away, but if you look at, for example, if I go to outfits, you can see the main character actually has like a bikini skin. Cover your eyes, children. But also there's also like some other skins that might be coming out, who knows, but it is going to be a summer fest event. I think like Ling Luo and Rolmoka have skins that are available but not purchasable, if that makes sense, that are in the game right now, so maybe those will get opened up. But basically there's a new themed event coming, so I guess that means a summer event, right? So hopefully it's actually fun and there's actually stuff to do. Would be very disappointing if it was boring, right? Now the biggest change I think everyone will be happy about, it's probably why you clicked it, number 3 here. Added Shell Slumba to the Grim Pursuit Inferno difficulty. So basically what happens is these epic shells, the yellow shells that everyone's getting in Inferno, they're going to be replaced with a different type of item. And the Slumba item, you can sell it for a large amount of training data. Now, this sounds great, right? Obviously, we're getting more training data. It doesn't tackle the coin issue, which is very annoying. But I think like the training data is not even the biggest problem. So like for me, obviously training data, just having more of it's good. I'm not like complaining about more training data. But if I go to, let's just say I want to like reconfigure a shell here. So you're going to see I have 850k in training data. That's almost enough to upgrade a shell to max, from level 1 to level 40 max imprint, right? The problem is, once you hit the late game, you're not going to really worry too much about the training data. Sure, you want more because you can upgrade more shells. The thing that actually will really gate you, you can see here, is reconfiguration chips. I have 25, that's enough for 2 rolls, and I have 850k training data. And you might be wondering, oh, are you just like min-maxing for everything? Why are you just going for like the highest stats? Well, that's like what you're going to do in the late game anyways, right? For PvP, you're going to go for 20 speed on everything that you want speed on. I'm not even going for 20 speed necessarily on everything. I'm just rolling stuff for like good stats. And especially for DPS shells, you're going to find yourself wasting a lot to try to min-max your DPS, because a lot of the bosses actually end up being semi-DPS checks, right? For example, like Rengokutsu and stuff like that. You're just going to need more damage. So I hope, they also increase the amount of reconfiguration chips. Hopefully that's also the case and they just forgot it, but I kind of doubt it. But surely in the future they'll do that, right? But I definitely think the training data will help a lot of newer players out for sure at the start. But, the chips will be an issue later on. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. And where the hell are the coin buffs? But yeah. Anyways, after that, there's some bug fixes that have come to the game. Basically, none of these really matter too much, but the biggest one is if you are doing anti-sync echoes, Beyonce has this like petrify effect if you guys are late game already. And right now it's bugged where her teammates get it and they get stunned for like 2 turns. So you want to do it before this bug fix. It is bugged because it's not supposed to do this. So it makes the stage like 100 times easier. So if you are on Beyonce stage, make sure you do it before this update. Another big one is that when Amber actually procced, the boss would just do more damage in Aurora. So when I was, showcasing Fushu with Amber Shell, it was actually bugged and she was taking more damage than like she actually should be, but it still worked, which is crazy. There's some other changes that aren't the biggest of deals with characters that people don't really use. You can now actually, switch bosses now in Phantom Theater. For some reason you couldn't, which was super troll. Also, there's going to be no more abnormal reward distribution. I didn't get my rewards for United Front, so hopefully that means I get them. Actually, I think I did get them already in the mailbox from like their flash update. So yeah, that is pretty much the patch that is coming. No more yellow shells, guys. Thank God. we can actually, you know, just farm red shells, and hopefully this training data buff is noticeable, and hopefully, you know, the Dreamscape event has lattices and coins, not either or, devs, both, please. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys after the maintenance. Peace.